Hi everybody, welcome. Were you aware that Dollar Tree now carries Premier Just Yarn worsted weight yarn? Yep, they do, and that's what we're going to talk about today. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification bell. So I was at Dollar Tree last week and I picked up the cotton yarn that Dollar Tree has, and I went back today, and today now they had this Premier Just Yarn worsted, and so I picked up the various colors that they had available today. So just for FYI for those out there, if it's not in your Dollar Tree yet, it may be coming soon, so keep on the lookout for it. So let's review what I got. So let's start over here with this guy here. As I shared, it's Premier Just Yarn worsted, so it's a 4-weight. This color that you're seeing here is called Chocolate. This yarn comes in 131 yards. It is a 4-weight, as I shared, I-5 hook, machine wash, and tumble dry low. It, as I'll show it up close, it is clearly a 4-weight, and it's wound tighter than that cotton was that I was talking about a week or so ago. And so, and softness wise, when I feel these softness wise, it is softer than Loops and Threads Impeccable. It is also softer than Red Heart Super Saver, but not as soft as Joann's Big Twist, if that helps everybody. So the colors it comes in, this is Chocolate. This guy right here, this is called Nutmeg. That's a pretty tan. We're gonna make a rug here, guys. And this one here is called Golden. And it's coming a little brighter on the camera. It's got a little bit of an orangey yellow color hue to it. And then finally, this last one on this side is called Pumpkin. I just totally love that color, Pumpkin. Now it comes in other colors as well. My Dollar Tree didn't have them yet, but it also comes in, I looked it up online, lavender, purple, blue, red, black, white, and cream, and then the butter is going to be that bright yellow, whereas this is kind of a goldenrod color. As I shared, it's 131 yards, and we get it from the Dollar Tree. So price point for this stuff is fantastic. That makes it 75 cents per 100 yards, but we all know the proof is in the pudding, so to speak. So what I've done is I purchased enough to make an item here. Got my bag going, my big old bag, and so I'm gonna go make an item and bring it back, and we'll see how it works up. Chat soon. So this is the project I decided to do when reviewing this yarn, and as you can see, it's not so little. This is going to be the rug that's going to go in front of my back door. It measures about 38 inches across, and as you can see, it's got all three of the 4 colors that are in here. It's got that nutmeg, it has got the chocolate, and then also the goldenrod. And we still have one more round to do, and I'll bring it back over to the table so we can look at that up close and look at the stitch and look at it together. Alright, so here we are back at the table. So if you remember from earlier, we had these 4 different colors. Let's move this out of the way here, and let's bring in our piece. And it's, as I showed you, it's pretty large. So I'm going to try to show you. A lot of this is going to be double crochet. We'll start at the middle here, so you can kind of get a view of the stitch definition. So I did a standard magic ring and like 6 double crochet, and then doubled from there, and then these are just 3 double crochets and 1 stitch, and then skipping 2, and it's really a pretty simple pattern. But as you can see, this is the stitch definition once you get going on it. Look at that. Very nice, very nice. As far as the yarn goes, and it is just as vibrant as you're seeing here, as far as the yarn goes, I used 10 of those little skeins of the 131 yards. I used 10 of them. So I can say with all confidence that there were no knots in any of those 10 skeins, which I was super happy. No knots in any of them. Also, I would say on all 10 of those skeins, I was able to use the center pull. Not a problem whatsoever. And remember on that cotton yarn, I was having some trouble, and with the dazzling yarn, there was some trouble with that, using the center pull. But for this stuff, nope. I was able to use the center pull, no problem whatsoever. As far as how it operates, and you can see I'm double stranding, so not a problem whatsoever as far as crochet. It's like I shared before, it's not super soft, but it still glides on the hook easily. I have no problems whatsoever with that. As far as frogging, no problems with frogging either. Let's see if I'm moving forward with my half double crochet to get our last stitch in here, last row. As you can see, it works up pretty nice and pretty quickly. Frogging, no problem. No problem whatsoever. Overall, I mean, this yarn, for the price point, you know, how about I do a triple there? For the price point is excellent. As I shared, it's 75 cents per 100 yards. I mean, it works up nice. The proof is in the pudding on this yarn. I would absolutely buy this yarn again without hesitation. I would probably give it even as high as a 9 out of 10. When you factor in the price point, you're looking almost like a 10 out of a 10. Just because, I mean, if this holds up in the washer, it'll be fantastic. I've gotten the yarn wet and dried it and had no problems with it, but I haven't washed this yet because I'm not done with it. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing with this yarn so far. I would absolutely go back. If there's multiple colors over there, I will be purchasing more of this. And for those folks who don't have like the Dollar Tree near you, I saw online to order this stuff, you have to buy a case of like 159. I mean, I probably wouldn't do that. I mean, you may. I mean, other folks may do that, but I certainly wouldn't want to do that. But that's what I wanted to share with you for this yarn. If you want to see, I'm going to put at the end of this video the other video where I did a review of the Premier Just Cotton, so you can take a look at that as well. And that's what I had to share with you today. Have a great day, everyone.